So, welcome again everyone, for everyone who's just joining in. Welcome, my name is Wanda. So this session we're gonna focus on calming and grounding our monkey minds in order to come home to ourselves. So as you might have noticed, we have a quite busy mind, and in these very let's say busy times we live in, where we are bombarded with tons of information and we scroll on our screens and we are online all the time, our minds get an excessive amount of information constantly. So what happens is that this monkey, which has its nature by moving, the nature of the mind is constantly moving, but this is accelerating this nature of the mind as a monkey, and the monkey gets even more crazy, all over the place. Maybe you find yourself in this image of jumping around in your mind from thousands of topics, and the to-do list is endless, and you feel overloaded, overwhelmed, and it gets more and more complex. This life is pretty complex, I find. So what we really need is simplicity. We need calm, we need grounded. That's what we all need in these times. So from the Ayurvedic perspective, it's a Vata imbalance we live in. So the Vata means really wind or air. So the airy mind, is fluctuating all the time. So what the Vata needs is calm, grounded, stable. So this practice is balancing the Vata, is really helping to bring all this air back into the body and stabilize it. And how we're going to do this is that we will practice mainly forward folds and some twists. We hold the poses a bit longer than you might used to, so we stay a little bit longer in the pose. We're also going to work with a long exhalation. So working with the long exhale is also helping us to bring the mind into the body. And we additionally work with a bandha called Mula Bandha, the root lock. So it's the engagement of the perineal floor. So it's a really subtle lifting. It's like a little bit, some people say, like holding the pee in, but it's really not an aggressive pulling up or something. It's really like a little bit of a lifting, pulling up. So it's this area between your anus and your genitals. And this is the area we want to engage. And what this does is that it helps to really bring this airy mind and ground into the lower parts of the body. Okay, so this is what we're going to do today. So it's going to be really, really healthy for your mind, this practice. And you hopefully come out of this practice feeling really grounded and back home. Okay, so we start lying on our backs. So bring yourself in a Shavasana-like pose. So you don't need to look around or anything, just follow my voice. So just come down, lying on your back. It's really a great place to start in. And let the feet fall to the side, the palms facing up. And then just take a deep inhale here through the nose. And exhale it all out through an open mouth. Let the shoulders drop. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Let the hips sink in, relaxing the sitting flesh. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Really good. And just take a moment to settle in, relaxing the whole body down into the floor. And then begin to become aware of your own body lying here on the floor. Notice all the areas where the body is in contact with the mat, with the floor beneath you, feeling the heels right and left, the calf muscles, the backs of the thighs, the buttocks, and then the upper back, the shoulder blades, the elbows right and left to the backs of the hands, and all the way to the back of the neck, back of the head, and settling in with your whole body. And over the body, begin to notice your breath. And just notice how the body is moved by the breath without any effort here. Just notice how the breath flows in and out. And also become aware of the rhythm of the breath. So usually how the breath flows is an information about how the mind is moving. And so when we feel agitated, when we feel all over the place, the breath usually is quite unrhythmic or shallow. So if we really relax and calm, the breath is relaxed and calm too. So they're intrinsically connected. So just notice, how's the breath flowing? Is it more in the chest? Is it in the belly? Can you locate where the breath is moving? And then over the breath, become aware what is the state of your mind right now. So is your mind quite scattered? Is your mind calm, maybe a bit sleepy? Or is it overloaded with a lot of information, a lot of to-dos that you have on your plate? Well, notice, is the mind feeling full and quite intense, nervous, or does it feel spacious and at ease? So the yogi's concern is that we first want to have control over this monkey mind in order to move deeper into the layers of our being which are more our true self, so which we call Atman, or our soul. So most of the time this monkey mind is overshadowing the brighter, the essence of our being. Take a few deeper inhale and exhale. And then get a grip of your breath. So begin to deepen your breath now. Let the breath become noticeable and audible. Deep inhale through the nose, long exhale through the nose out. And then bring the feet hip wide, and with the next inhale, bring the arms all the way over your head and flex your feet. Stretch long, and with the exhale, bring everything back down and point your feet. Nice. Just the arms moving, the legs, inhale, becoming here engaged, and exhale, arms down. Nice. Now we take a breath count in. Inhale for 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Easy as this. Inhale, arms up. 2, 3, 4. Now we exhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Now we double the length of the exhalation for 8 counts out. See if you can do that. Exhaling for 8 counts out. It's quite long, so the palms touching the floor is the very last. Again, inhale 4. Exhale 8. As you would move the arms through the resistance of warm water, and so that the air actually has a thickness to it. Let's do it again. Inhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice. One more time. And as you will move the arms through the resistance of water, all the way down. Very nice. Really good. Just pause. Notice what this does. Just working with a long exhale. And then walk your feet in so that you can touch with your fingertips the heels. And do the same thing with a dynamic bridge pose. You can stay with the eyes closed. Just the hips and the arms move. With the inhale, come all the way up. Lift the arms, reach, and then exhale, taking your time as you roll down vertebrae by vertebrae all the way. Bring the pelvic back to the floor. Pelvis all the way down. Nice. Inhale, coming up. 2, 3, 4, exhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, 4, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Really nice. We keep going. Keep counting yourself internally now. So inhale 4, exhale 8. And if you can't exhale for 8 counts, and just exhale for 6. For many people it's really hard to exhale for so long. And the next 2 rounds, and keep going, 2 more rounds. Inhale 4, exhale for 8 or 6. And now at the end of the exhale, hold the breath out for a moment. And if you can, engage the root lock Mula Bandha, pulling the perineal floor slightly in and up. Release it as you inhale. There's nothing you can see from the outside. It's a very subtle energy lock. And it's called Bandha. Energy binding. The end of the exhale, holding breath out, Mula Bandha. Really good. Release as you inhale one last time. Holding the breath out, engaging root lock. Release. Let the knees fall together, both hands on your lower belly. Take a deep inhale in and out and just feel. And from here, roll over to the right side and coming all the way up into all fours. Coming onto hands and knees. Tuck the toes under from your feet. And we do the same breath count, moving in and out from from cow to downward facing dog. So inhale 4, lift your heart, lift the collarbones, and with the exhale, push back into downward facing dog for 8 counts. Take your time with the knees bent. Inhale coming down for 2, 3, 4, exhale, push back, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, coming down, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 8. Pushing all the way back as at the end of the exhale, holding breath out, root lock. Release to come down. 2 more times. Keep going in your own pace. Again, if you can't exhale for 8, then just exhale for 6. Holding the breath out in the end, pulling the root lock. Release it as you come down onto your knees. One last time. All the way back. Nice. And just stay here. And go ahead and just walk your feet here on the spot a few times. Bending the right knee, the left knee. Opening the back sides of your legs. And you can keep the knees bent in order to create even more length in your back. So downward facing dog is a spinal extension pose. We want to extend the spine, create more length between the vertebrae. Keep your head loose, shake the head, no, 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 yes, yes, yes. And then close your eyes here. And we're going to stay in downward facing dog a little bit longer than you might used to. So staying in downward facing dog. And really push back through your heels, creating even more length. Keep the breath flowing, 1-to-1 breath. And use this pose to create stability, a stable container for your mind to reside in. So if our body is stable and steady, also the mind is invited to become the same. Very good. Open your eyes. Place the left foot a little bit more into the center and then open your right leg behind you into the air and open your hip wide. And let the knee bend and circle with the foot right, left. And then straighten the leg again. Push with the heel back, square the right hip down, so create even more length. And then exhale the foot all the way forward between your hands. Now you can use your hands to pull the foot forward if it doesn't want to. And then place the back foot 45 degrees down. Push with the heel down. And then inhale, bring the hands to your hips and rise up in Virabhadrasana 1. Please straighten your front leg. And we move here through a serious exchange between Warrior 1 and Paschimottanasana pyramid pose. So just have a quick look. So how we go here. We bring the arms up. You can do that already. Please just have a look quickly. Inhale 4. Our breath count. Exhale for 8. We sink deeply into the front leg. Please notice that I keep Jalandhara Bandha, the chin lock, to keep the energy contained below the mind. Inhale, straighten 4. Exhale, hinge it from your hips forward with a straight back. This is a really back strengthening pose. So if you can't hold this, so I don't want to see anything like this, please don't cheat. And then bend your elbows here. If you can't hold it from your back with the long arms, it's really challenging. And bending your arms, okay? So let's go together. Bring the arms up. Take an inhale here for 2, 3, 4, exhale, sit low, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, straighten, 2, 3, 4. Pull the right hip back with a straight back coming forward for 8. Don't go too low, that's the key here. Inhale, come up from the strength of your back. Exhale, sit low into the front leg. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, hinge it from your hips. Pull the right hip back. Remember, you can bend your elbows here anytime. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink low. Inhale, straighten. Exhale for 8, coming forward. Challenge the length of your back from the tail to the crown. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sink low, and now we stay. Inhale here. Exhale, sink a little bit deeper even. Keep breathing. And then inhale, straighten front leg. And exhale, now coming all the way down, folding over the front leg. You can grab your block now to the side of your foot or even a second block. And then bend the front knee for a second, lift from the heart, and then exhale, fold again over the front leg, pulling the right hip back. And if you micro bend your front knee, that's totally fine. Let your head hang loose. And we take 3 breaths here. Paschimottanasana pyramid pose. And then bring the hands back to the floor, lift the heart, step back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths.
Feel the right leg compared to the left leg. Yeah, feels quite different. And then go ahead, bring the right foot a little bit more to the center of the mat and bring the left leg behind you, opening the hip for a moment, bending the upper knee, circling right, left. And then straighten the leg behind you, square the left hip down, push through the heel back, then exhale, stepping with the foot all the way forward. And you can again grab that foot, spinning the back heel down, and then inhale, come back up. Straightening the front leg. And we go straight in. So bring the arms up, take an inhale for 2, 3, 4, and exhale, bend front knee, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, straighten, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, pull the left hip back, coming forward with a long back. Arms stay next to your ears. Don't let the arms drop. Yes, yes, I can see you. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, bend deeply into front knee. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, long, hinge it from your hips for 8. I know this is not necessarily fun, but it's very, very effective for your mind. You're going to see in the end. Exhale, sit low into front leg. One more round. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, pull left hip back. Straight arms or elbows bend here. Inhale, come up. And then exhale, sink deeply into front leg. And now we're going to stay. Virabhadrasana 1. Pull the left hip back. The eyes are soft, gazing towards the horizon. Keeping the eye gaze soft. The breath flowing 1 to 1. And if you notice that you're getting intense, taking all the intensity out, even though the body is working, softening, becoming at ease inside. Nice. Release your hands down to the floor, straightening the front leg or in the direction of straightening. You can grab your block here as a support and then lift up again onto your hands. Pull the left hip back. If you bend your front knee a fraction, that's totally fine. And then exhale, folding over the front leg. 3 breaths, Paschimottanasana. You can exhale through an open mouth or make a sound. So through the practice, always mental tension that has been settling in on a physical level is released. Through the asana practice, and we feel always in between this really yummy moments of release. And you can express that through a sound. Really good. From here, bring the hands back to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths and notice the difference in the backs of your legs. From here, bend your knees, look forward, and then walk your feet forward all the way to the front of the mat, step by step. Feet hip wide apart. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, deeply down. One more time. Inhale, halfway. And exhale, fold. We stay 3 breaths. You might like to grab your elbows, grab the shins, the calves, the ankles, and pull your upper body to the legs. Shifting the weight more onto your toes. And then bend your knees, release the hands, and begin to roll up vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way up to the top. All the way to standing, closing your eyes if your eyes are open. Turn the hands forward, and then draw the shoulder blades down your back so that your collarbones lift. The back of the neck is long, the knees are slightly bent so that the energy can flow.
And then just take a moment to arrive and land here. And just take your awareness again to your mind and notice, how is your mind? Has anything changed? And perhaps there's a feeling of weightiness through the body, especially through the hips and legs. So usually we are always ahead of ourselves and we think about the future, making tons of plans. So the idea is here for Vata especially to come back, but for Pitta too, to come back into the body, and so to not be ahead of oneself. Arriving. Open your eyes. Utkatasana, chair pose in a dynamic variation. So we go straight together. Let's do it together. So inhale, come down for 4. Sitting Utkatasana. And with the exhale, with a flat back, again, strengthening your back muscles all the way down into Uttanasana. Really good. Inhale is short, come up, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, we sit low. 8 counts, sitting low. That's nice. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, release arms, palms facing down, as you would push the air down through your legs all the way to the core of the planet, grounding yourself down. Good. We do 2 more rounds. Inhale, sit low. 2, 3, 4. Exhale, hinge it from your hips forward, straight back. 8 counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, coming up. Chair pose. Exhale, sitting lower. Sweet. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, palms pushing down through the airspace, grounding yourself down. Whoosh. It's like a wave that goes through the whole body. We do it again, and now we take Mula Bandha in the end of the exhalation to it. So inhale, chair pose. Exhale, take your time coming down, take your time. In the end of the exhale, hold the breath out for 2 seconds, pulling root lock, engaging perineal floor. Release, inhale, come up, chair. Exhale, sit lower. Root lock. Release, inhale. Exhale, palms down. Root lock in the end, holding breath out. Release. Inhale and exhale. So yoga is really a medicine for the mind, as you might already notice. And it's very effective. Let's bring the hands to the hips and step with your right foot back first. Right foot back, same position for the legs as we had before. So Paschimottanasana, pyramid pose. If you know that you feel tight in the back sides of your legs, grab the block and place it to the outside of your front foot. Okay, pull that left hip back. So the stance is a good meter, a little bit more than a meter. Okay. Bring the left hand to your lower back so the palm is facing up. Pull it back, the left hip, reach with the right arm forward. Inhale, 4 counts. Exhale, 8. Hinging from your hips forward. Now hold it from your back. You know this one already. Inhale, coming up for 4. And I know you love it. Exhale for 8. So traditionally, the concern of Krishnamacharya, the great yogi, was to create for us as humans, as yogis, a stable back. And that's what we're doing here. A stable back to hold us upright in life, not only physical. And then exhale, 8. And now bring the right hand to the outside of your left foot, block or floor. Pull that left hip even more back for Parivrita Paschimottanasana, twisted pyramid pose, and then reach with the left arm up. Nice. And breathing here against the restriction around the navel. So yes, we want to create stability, and we also want to create a fluidity, a flexibility in the spine. Yeah, both. Keep breathing. Nice. Bring left hand back to your sacrum. The right arm is bringing you up with a long back. Hands to your hips, step forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Take a moment, adjust. Okay, other side, left foot back. Right hand to your sacrum, left arm up. So again, take a block to the outside if you had a block, working with a block. Totally fine. Left arm up, inhale, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale, reach up, 2, 3, 4, exhale, 8. Pull the right hip back. Nice. Again, inhale, come up. Exhale, 8. You're doing great, guys. Even I cannot see you, I can feel it. Okay, all the way down this time. All the way down for the twisted pyramid pose. Left hand to the outside of your front foot. Roll the right shoulder back and then open the right arm to the ceiling. And we stay here and breathe. So breathing through the challenge. Roll your right shoulder even more open, pulling the right hip back. Very good. Right hand to the hip. Left arm is bringing you up. Hand to your hip and step forward. Take a moment, adjust. Okay, ground down through the soles of your feet. Really rooting down as you would grow roots through the soles of your feet for what's coming now, tree pose. Bring the feet together. Turn your right foot out to the side and find a focus point somewhere like 2-3 meters in front of you, somewhere on the horizon on the floor. And then grab your foot and bring the foot into the inside of your thigh muscle or calf muscle. Please don't place the foot on your knee, and not the knee. The joints don't like that. Okay. And then turning that right knee out, bring the hands in front of your heart, and make sure you don't hang in your left hip socket. So I do it this way around. So lifting yourself out of your left hip socket, that you don't hang in there. And if you have your balance, you might like to open the branches of your tree to the sky. Rooting down through the inside, so especially ground down through your big toe and the inner edge of your left foot. And then at the same time, pulling through the crown up. Keep breathing. Really good. Bring the hands back in front of your heart. Turn the right knee parallel and place the foot down. Adjust. Turn left foot out, other side. Grab that foot inside of calf or thigh. Again, pull yourself out of your right hip socket, that you don't slouch in here, hands in front of your heart. Find your drishti, your focus point. Keep breathing and pushing with the inner thigh or calf against the ball of the foot, against the sole of the foot. So finding this connection between the two of them, and then reaching the palms up if you can. Keep breathing one to one. Relax your face, your jaw, your shoulders. Finding the groundedness through the sole of the foot. The mind calm. Beautiful. Coming back, controlled, hands in front of your heart, knee parallel, and placing the foot down. Take a moment. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Step a little bit back on your mat, so roundabout into the center of your mat. And very easy, bring the hands onto your hips. Step with the left foot forward for Virabhadrasana 3. Yeah, pushing with the right foot into the air behind you and coming into a scale pose. Yeah, if you first have to bend the standing leg, that's totally fine. Reach with the arms behind you alongside the body, and then pull the right hip back and down. And not back, but down. So the toes pointing down. And if you can, straighten that left leg. Finding your stability. Finding the calm in the pose, even though you're shaking, the muscles are working, remaining completely calm. Very nice. Inhale, hands to your hips, coming back up. Lift that right leg one more time. Yes, yes. And straighten that right leg in front of you. Grab the back of your thigh and pull the leg higher. And bend that leg and place it down. Ooh, a little bit warm, maybe. Shake the legs. Come back into the center of the mat, other side. Nice and easy. Right foot is stepping forward. Engage that standing leg, nice and strong. Focus, calm, coming down. Virabhadrasana 3. If you have to bend standing leg, do that. And then rotate the left hip down, maybe hands in front of your heart here or alongside the body. Keep breathing. And then coming all the way up, control. The left foot is not touching the floor. Yes, bring that leg up. Yes, bring it up. Straighten the leg. Grab behind the thigh and push with the heel up. Nice. Bend that leg, place it down. Close your eyes for a second. Just notice the feeling in the body. Now, perhaps you're sweating a little bit, but you notice that the energy is more going down. The direction is down. Grounding the mind into the body. And then open your eyes again. Step again back into the center of your mat. And if you know, for most of you it might be the case, grab your block, pillow, something that helps you. Again, same. And we move into Virabhadrasana 3. And then we work towards Parivrita Adha Chandrasana, the twisted half moon pose. It's a very challenging pose. So you might like to have the block round about, let's say, 1 meter diagonal in the inside of your left foot. Yeah? So diagonal. So we can work with that, with the block positioning later on. So bring the hands onto your hips. And we go again. Left foot steps forward. Making the standing leg nice and strong. Push with the right heel back, coming into Virabhadrasana 3 first. Pull the right hip down, lifting that leg. Nice. Now bring your left hand to your sacrum, the palms facing up. Grab your block. Place it a little bit more in front, under your right shoulder. Under your right shoulder. And that you have some stability. You can also use it a little bit higher. Okay. Pull that right hip higher. Now roll that left shoulder open and coming into Parivrita Adha Chandrasana, the twisted half moon pose. Take your time to find your gaze slowly, if you can, towards the ceiling. If not, just parallel or to the floor. Keep breathing. I know it started very innocently on the floor, this whole session, and now we're here in this crazy pose. Keep breathing. Push with the heel up. Nice, guys. Bring the left hand to the floor And then lift halfway, pull that right hip one more time down, and then exhale, place the foot next to the left. Inhale halfway, exhale, fold Uttanasana. Bring the hands to your hips, inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Whew. Okay, let's go for the other side. So come back into the center of the mat. Place the block in the inside of your right foot in a diagonal line, round about this, a meter or so. And the left foot comes forward this time. So stepping with the left foot forward. Is that true? No, it's the right foot actually. Okay, good that you're saying this. Right foot forward. Pushing with the left heel back. Pushing with the inner edge of right foot down. Reach with the arms back. Warrior 3. Keep breathing. Straighten that left leg even more in the air. You know you can do it. Bring the right hand to your sacrum, palm facing up. Grab your block, place it under the left shoulder. So in a line, and then find your fingertips here or on the floor. Lift that left leg even higher. Roll the right shoulder back. And then Parivrita Ardha Chandrasana, open the right arm. Keep breathing. I know, it's a very challenging pose. No doubt. Keep breathing. Lift the left leg a little bit higher. Yes, and then bring the right fingertips down. Left fingertips next to the right. Lift through the spine one more time. Lift that left leg. And exhale, bring the foot down. Yush. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold Uttanasana. Grab your heels, pull your upper body towards the heels. Let your head hang. Take an inhale and exhale from an open mouth. And then bring the hands down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths in your dog. Push back. And from here, lower the knees down to the floor and swing your legs forward for Janu Shirshasana, as I'm twisting myself towards you. So bring your right leg to the side. I mirror you, so I do the opposite side. So right leg to the side, left foot in. Push with the heel against an imaginary wall, so engaging the leg. You might like to grab your sitting flesh here and pull it out to the side, or sit up on something, so a blanket, so that you elevate your hips. That's possible. And then turn towards the right leg. Take an inhale, lift the heart, and exhale long from the heart coming down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale long. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. And exhale all the way, Janu Shirshasana, over the right leg, grabbing that foot or the shin and then pulling your upper body over the leg. 3 breaths. You can close your eyes. And then with the inhale, walk with the hands back up. And change sides. Left leg out, right foot in. Turn towards the right leg. Lift up onto your fingertips. Inhale, long back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale with a long back coming down. One last time. And exhale all the way down. Grab your foot, grab your shin. Folding over the leg. 3 breaths. And from here, walk back up, coming all the way back up. Straighten both legs out in front of you. And you might like to bend the knees here. So we do a little dynamic variation of Paschimottanasana. So bring the arms up here. So inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4, and exhale for 8, with a long back coming all the way down. Inhale, coming up 4. Again, you can bend your elbows here or straighten legs more. Exhale, 8. From your hips, see that you can keep the back straight as much as possible. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 8. Arms next to your ears, don't let the arms drop. Inhale, come up. Exhale, 8. Find more length. So the forward fold is starting from the hips. One last time. And now exhale all the way down. Find even more length all the way down. Grab your outer edges of feet, binding the big toe or shin. Lift up halfway, keeping Jalandhara Bandha. And then exhale, fold all the way over your legs. So you can keep the knees bent if you need to. And we stay 5 breaths in Paschimottanasana. Keep your head loose, close your eyes. And as you might notice, forward folds, they help us to bring the focus inward, to come back to our home, which really lives inside of us. In these very busy times, it's very easy to lose ourselves in all the actions and to-dos in the external world. So really what this world needs is to come back inside. So that's where the hidden treasures are, in the inside, very invisible for the eye. And then release your feet, come back up. Shake your legs out. Bend your knees. Grab into the backs of your knees. Lift the heart. Inhale. And then exhale. Roll yourself all the way down to the mat. Coming all the way down. And then walk your feet in and draw the knees into the chest. Make some circles on your lower back. And I suggest you to stay with me all the way to the end of the class. So we have 10 more minutes. So it's really important for the whole nervous system, for the mind, really for the whole being to do the complete practice. And complete means that Shavasana and meditation is a part of the practice. It's not something you can easily or should skip. Okay, and coming back to the center here. Bending the knees in. Breathe deeply into your lower abdomen. And then open your arms to the sides. You can cactus your arms so that the palms facing up, the elbows are bent. So the knees are over your hips, and we do a dynamic twist here. So just listen closely. It's very easy and feels really good. So take an inhale here in the center for 2, 3, 4. With the exhale for 8 counts, slowly bring the right knee down to the right side, and the left knee is coming on top of it, stacking on top. Inhale, left knee comes up, so the legs open like a scissor in the center. Now slowly exhale, so we roll over the lower back. The left knee comes to the floor, and the right knee slowly moves all the way over. Yes, we do this again. Inhale, right knee comes up, the legs open in center. Exhale, right knee comes to the floor for 8 counts. Taking your time. Left knee slowly stacks on top. Now keep going. Inhale, 4. In the center, exhale, 8. Left knee comes to the floor and the right knee stacks slowly on top. You can stay with the eyes closed, and this should feel really good. And then the next time, stay with both knees on the left side. A double-legged twist here, supine twist. Place the left hand on top of your thigh. Take 3 deep breaths here into your lower belly. And then inhale, reach back up, other side, one more time. Right knee comes to the floor, left leg on top, right hand on top of left knee. Take 3 deep breaths into your lower belly. Soften the face, the space between the eyebrows. Relax the jaw. And then inhale, come back to center, draw both knees one more time into the chest. And then bring the soles of the feet together and open the knees to the side. Supta Baddha Konasana for a few breaths. Bring the hands to your groins, lower abdomen. Take 5 breaths here. Gentle hip opener. And again, I suggest to you to stay with me all the way till the end. So I have another 5 minutes, so just stay with me and go ahead. Straighten your legs for a short and sweet Shavasana. Find an open, spread out position on the floor, the palms facing up. The feet fall open to the sides. Settle in, wiggle everything. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And then exhale it all through an open mouth. And let your whole body sink into the floor as you would lie the body down into the surface of warm sand, sinking in with the whole weightiness of your body. The shoulders weighty, the hips weighty, the feet right and left sinking in, backs of the hands relaxing, the back of the neck, lines of the face, so that the entire body is completely relaxed. The belly becomes soft, the breath uncontrolled. And feel the whole body more and more sinking into the floor, being received by the earth. And just for 2 more minutes here, just pause. And just as you would press pause in your life. And you take a moment to just observe and be effortless. Nothing to do, nothing to worry about, to think about. You can allow yourself to completely empty out yourself here on the floor. As your mind would be a blank sheet of paper, completely empty. And if you feel like it, you can stay a little bit longer here. If you feel like you really need a good rest, and you stay here a few more minutes. Give yourself this time. And we follow up with a very short meditation, so you can also do this meditation lying down, or you return back with us now. So take a deeper inhale and exhale if you want to come back with me up. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Keep the eyes closed still, completely with yourself. Don't worry, you don't have to look at the screen or something. Just follow my voice. And then straighten the arms up. Moving the arms, stretch up. And roll over to the left side. Bend the knees in. Take a moment. Take an inhale and exhale here, completely with yourself. No need to run forward to come out of the space. You can stay there. And then over the side, coming back up. Lift yourself back up. And then settle in for a sweet and short meditation. So settle in. Find yourself an upright position on your block, blanket, cushion. And then close your eyes. Your spine lifted, shoulders relaxed, belly soft. Take a deep inhale and exhale here. And then bring your awareness to your perineum again, the end of your spine. Your pelvic floor area and the tailbone, the seat of your root chakra. The area where we ground down from. And as you would sink even more into your root center, allow your base, the base of the spine, to settle even more. And then in your very root, visualize a red downward facing triangle. So the kind of red that is nearly brown, so an earth kind of red. And take a few deeper breaths. And now as you exhale long out, imagine that all the mental ballast, the mental weightiness, negativity, the diffusion, is all moving down through the whole body and through the triangle, releasing it down into the earth. So with the inhale, you pull from your mind mental bullshit, really through the whole body down, and release it out through this red triangle into the center of the earth. Visualizing that. Any fear, any anger, pain, inhale it down and exhale it all out, down through the root lock, through the root center down. Releasing it, giving it back to the earth. Keep going with this visualization. All negativity, everything that's distracting you, releasing it down into the center of the planet. A few more times. Keep the eyes closed, keep going a few more times, inhaling the weightiness from your mind, the diffusion down and releasing it down into the earth, anchoring your mind into your pelvis. And then release this visualization. Keep sensing this triangle there in your root. And become aware of the spaciousness and the clarity that has occurred in your mind. A weightlessness, completely grounded through the pelvis, light, clear, spacious in the mind. And then take this feeling with you into the rest of your Sunday and the rest of your week. And this is a very beautiful meditation in order to clear the mind very quickly, so you can use this meditation whenever you feel like it in the morning, if you feel heavy in the mind, diffused. Keep the eyes closed, take an inhale and exhale. Bring the head down to the heart and draw the palms together in front of your heart. So the mind is bowing in front of the heart. It's bowing to the heart. And we close our practice with the mantra of Om 3 times. Take a deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale out. Inhale through the nose. The divine in me recognizes and bows to the divine in you. Namaste.